right now is Chris Sembroski, who was the guy that got into the spaceship that's going up into space.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
He won. So we tried to get Lunchbox in. They didn't pick him. You didn't want to go to space anyway.
No, so this guy really lost.
Hey, Chris, are you there?
I'm here. Good morning.
Lunchbox says you lost because you're going up.
Well, I did lose, but not because I'm going up. But when you work and you make good friends in college, did they look to you when they can't go? So yeah, my buddy actually won, and he couldn't go, and so I got his golden ticket.
Oh, that's what happened.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you didn't get your buddy got picked, and then he got to pass the ticket on to you.
That's right. Yeah.
What could he possibly have that? I mean, did he just like really
didn't
not
wanna
want to
go to
go?
space?
Or did he had a dinner party? Why couldn't he go?
Oh, he had some personal reasons. He said that he couldn't make it. Absolutely not, though. I've been racking my brain as to all the different ways I can repay him and thank him for his incredible gift. Of course.
Wow. So Chris is here because he is going up into this ship. People were donating, and then they were picking somebody randomly who donated to St. Jude, and you're going on this mission into outer space. And we tried to get Lunchbox in. He did not win, but he was so mad at us because he didn't want to win. Like, he was just like, I don't want to go to space.
Terrified.
Do you have and the reason that Lunch didn't want to go is because he had family. Do you have family, Chris, that's worried about you going up into space?
Oh, I do have family, yeah, and some are more worried than others, I guess you could say. But they're my wife and kids are they're very supportive, and my kids are super excited. Yeah, I mean, when you talk about traveling on a SpaceX rocket, it's probably not as risky as it feels like as a lot of people think it might be. So there are a lot of other things I'm sure you could do that are definitely riskier, like racing your cars down the street or whatnot. But this is with all the people I've met and everything like that, I've got no worries or concerns about what's going on and how they're training us or what they're going to strap me into.
He's been traveling, or they're going to travel weightless at 17,000 miles per hour as they go up into space. What's the training like for you guys? Is it very physical?
Oh my gosh. The first activity first two activities. We did centrifuge training, where you sit in a chair and they spin that chair in a large circle and you experience G-forces through your chest. And that was very physical, but it was also a lot of fun. I think the hardest thing I've done to date is we did a team building activity up on top of Mount Rainier in Washington, and just climbing up 5,000 feet vertical, snow the entire way. We're in a cloud, so we had no view of what was around us. And so we're just climbing up in this, endless abyss of snow and white. Oh, I think my legs were screaming for Advil for days after, but it was an amazing feeling to be at the very top, knowing that you've finished this incredible hike with your crew. They're all supportive, and the next morning the sun came out, and it was like you're on top of the world. It was the best feeling. I will say we are actually starting our official training this week, so we're all actually here down in California this week for our initial kickoff of training.
What's the date you guys are going into space?
September 15th, no earlier than that.
If you watched any space movies to prepare yourself, because I can recommend some.
Oh, we're always looking for more.
Yeah. Like the best space, Star Wars.
It's not real, but okay.
Why not? I mean, maybe you just never know what you're going to come into up there.
They're just fighting up there.
Star Wars, Star Trek. There's a lot of them. What's the one where Clooney goes up and they get...
Oh, Gravity.
Oh, don't watch that one.
Oh, that's
Hey,
bad.
Chris, stay away from Gravity.
Okay, I'll tell my crew that. Stay away from that.
Have you seen Gravity?
I've seen previews of that one, I think, yeah.
It's not that good anyway.
Did they make you sign an NDA to not talk about if you actually run into aliens while you're up there?
That was not in the fine print. I'll let you know.
Are you nervous, or are they telling you it's completely safe?
Oh, they are not telling me it's completely safe, but I'm not nervous. I think that's why you go through all this training, because you're trying to prepare for everything that they can think of that could possibly go wrong. We've had a lot of great advice from a lot of experts and astronauts so far that have flown before, and you really plan for the best, but and you'll work towards that. But keep in mind that you're always looking out for how things could fail or change and how you can adapt and get yourself out of a sticky situation if need be.
Wild. You're just gonna go into space.
Yeah.
Just gonna go up to space. All right, see you guys. Well, how long are you up? And when you come down, do you have to quarantine for a while?
Oh, we have to quarantine before we go up, but there's no quarantine requirement when we come back down. It's just the four of us in a little capsule for 3 days.
How do you poop and pee?
Oh, well, you used a special commode they've got up there, which I tell you, it sounds a lot better than those, national park bathrooms on the top of that mountain. That's for sure.
Do you have to take your spacesuit off? And is it like, because when you're overalls, you got to take them all the way down. Is it like one of those things, or is there like a latch in your spacesuit?
Oh, gosh. When we're in this, we'll take our spacesuits off once we get to orbit.
Okay, so you take it off.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like you see.
Yeah, like I'm supposed to know this stuff.
No,
It was like, yeah, dummy. Don't you know?
Most recently, we watched that Away on Apple or whatever, and
Netflix, yeah.
or Netflix, and they would be in their suits if they would go out into the atmosphere or when they're flying. But once they got there, they're in like t-shirt and joggers.
You ever watched Away, Chris?
I have not. I'll put that on my list.
No, don't watch that. It doesn't turn out good for everybody.
Well, we don't know because they canceled it.
No. Well, listen, Chris, you are a brave man. You are going into space for 3 days. St. Jude has benefited heavily from this. We're excited to talk to you, and he also served in the Air Force.
Oh, awesome.
I did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we
So you have a lot of training with. I don't know. Were you a pilot?
I worked on our missiles out in Montana,
Okay.
keeping them safe and secure in the ground.
Nice.
You worked on missiles, keeping them safe and secure on the ground. That sounds fishy.
Well, we
us
don't
more.
want those ones flying, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. All right, Chris. Well, good luck, man. Like first of all, thank you for serving. Second of all, I cannot believe you are just going to go into space and be like, cool, see you in a few days. Wild. I went up on a hot air balloon once. I was miserable. I couldn't get down fast enough, and you're going to go into space. Well, thank you for spending some time with us. We root for you. Hopefully, when you land back, we'll talk to you again and see how it went.
Oh, that sounds great. And guys, just encourage everybody to, go to stjude.org/inspiration4 and look at different ways that you can get involved in this mission, because that's really what it's about. It's inspiring people to do something bigger than themselves and to really help St. Jude get rid of childhood cancer. So thanks, you guys.
Yeah, there he is. All right. Hopefully, this will not be the last time we talk to you.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, call us later.
Even he chuckles nervously. Like, I hope that too. All right, Chris, have a good day, bud.
All right, take care, everybody.
All right, bye.
I mean, we laugh about that lightly right now.
And what if, though, it does-
I know.
I
I'm
know.
gonna feel really
Well,
bad.
He does sound more fitting than Lunchbox, though. You can imagine Lunchbox made radio calls. It's like, hey, I don't know how I poop. That's a good question.
I don't know how I poop on a Tuesday, much less up in space.
It's a Bobby Bones show.